propagation, then the introduction of our esteemed lecturer today. Let me start with the PPT. All right, we are an education platform that provide you a bunch of services. We serve a bunch of domain, especially space science, artificial intelligence and machine learning, and bioinformatics. Places that you usually don't find in the internet. Usually, you can dig around and find out, but we specialize especially in these domains. For the things that we provide as in services, we do a bunch of projects where you'll have to know a bunch of prerequisites about that topic itself. Internships where we'll give you a bunch of lectures, then a bunch of projects that you'll have to do and make you industry ready sort of thing. All right. Workshops. This is a workshop. You'll have to find out what this entails. This is a free workshop for everybody where you'll be able to ask questions to our esteemed lecturer today itself. All right. Now, detailed courses. These are industry-ready things that move from beginner to advanced, where you'll see a progression of things that we provide from related to the topic that you choose. All right, we do a bunch of things, but these are the special things that we do. For career counseling, this is for the people who are a bit confused, people who are in college and might want some counseling here and there. All right. Now, moving on to what track record we have in the past. This is our Curious Mind series, where we basically organize free workshops for everybody, starting from asteroid detection to the sun gazing project, where a bunch of people have been educated. To tell you the numbers, more than 2,000 students have attended this. And for today's session, we have a live interactive session with Benedetta Facini, the guest today, about how to become an astronaut, which is, I mean, I'm really excited for it because I am mostly from the tech background. I'll be listening to ma'am and asking a bunch of questions myself. So if you have the questions, please do post because I'll be posting a lot. Now, moving on to the things that we have provided in the past. Asteroid Search Campaign training program, where we educated about 90 students to learn a bunch of things about asteroid detection, real astronomical data, and their analysis tools. We enrolled all the 90 students into 10 teams, and they joined ISC analysis programs, where they did a bunch of things. They are currently doing it. This is the last stage that is going on. This was very inspirational for us because this was the first thing that we did. Our educators were highly exceptional, really good. You should check it out if you have the time. All right. Yeah, links will be provided to you directly into your emails. Now, for today's session, we have a launch as well. We are considering a student suggestion and we are launching a citizen scientist program where you'll have to learn how to discover asteroids, classify galaxies, track auroras, observe clouds, and a bunch more things. All right. This is related to real astronomical data where you will be exposed to a lot of generational stuff, I want to say, because I do not have exposure to a lot of these. I am enrolled, so I'll find out. All right. Moving on to the upcoming topics that we serve. Astronomy, astrophysics in our internship program. Like I told you, a bunch of lectures, a bunch of projects, and then we make you industry ready to apply it into a bunch of job portals. Projects, you'll have to have some prerequisites about astronomy, astrophysics. We will give you a bunch of data, and you'll have to analyze through the projects to navigate what you have to do in the projects. We will also guide you, but this is more of a you to do thing. So that way, you'll have to go along with it. Now about the detailed courses. These are these basically take you from beginner to advanced in a topic that you choose. All right. Uh, at the end of my interaction with you, I'll tell you about student ambassadors. Where you'll get a bunch of perks regarding early access, a bunch of goodies like t-shirts and stuff. But most important of them all, exposure. Because a lot of people have signed in, a lot of people from around the world. Uh, these numbers are not updated yet, but a lot of people have signed in. You'll get certificates, global network, leadership skills. Now, this marks the end of me telling you about propagation. This marks the start of today's interactive session. I'll tell you something about Benedetta Facini, ma'am. She has been interested into space since the age of 9. She has extensive experience under her belt. She has done a bunch of things regarding research in the topic. So you are under good hands. All right. I'm excited about the topic where she is going to go into space in a 2029 mission from the company called Titan Space. All right. I'll move on to uh, telling ma'am that you have the mic now, ma'am. You can speak on the topics. You can start your live interactive session. People who are there, you can ask the questions at the end of her PPT presentation. Let's move on there. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
Let's start.
thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Benedetta Facini. Please call me Benny. I am a science communicator and astronaut candidate. Now I will show you what I did. I will share my screen with you. Wait a second. Okay. Is it? Can you see my screen?
Not yet, ma'am. I don't think so. No.
Wait a second. Now?
Can we see the
Training because studying how you can work with spacesuit inside a spacecraft is essential for a mission. Just imagine that while you wear a spacesuit, you can't move freely while, like when you wear a normal t-shirt. It's very difficult. So yeah, if you have the opportunity, I recommend you to try to wear a spacesuit. It's not impossible. There are many opportunities. I will tell you later if you want, but learn how to work while wearing a spacesuit is essential. So now I am a candidate. I will fly in 2029 to space, and from January I will start the basic training, and I will fly with NASA astronaut Bill McArthur, former NASA astronaut. And I am also a science communicator for ESA, the European Space Agency, and I've been invited to see the launch from the Mission Control Center in Germany. And it was an amazing experience because I am a science communicator, and being able to show people how what is behind the launch is fantastic. There's some videos on my Instagram account. If you want to see how is a mission control, just do that. It's very important. So this is an opportunity for you all, NASA citizen science. I am part of the asteroid hunting. What do I do? I just detect asteroid while scanning images, and then I do an analysis on the data, and I am able to tell if an asteroid is known or unknown. Because if an asteroid is unknown, we are able to name it, and we can help NASA to know about that asteroid. Because just imagine, you are a normal person, you are not a scientist, but you are able to help NASA to find an asteroid that could be dangerous for us. It's very important. So it's open to the public. Everyone can do it. You don't need a master degree, a PhD. You can anyone can do that. There are many projects open to the public. You can search for asteroids, galaxies, planets outside our system, almost everything. Just be passionate about the project you select, because it's not a game. It's not something you do for fun. It's a collaboration, official collaboration. You are not hired by NASA, but you can help real NASA scientists. So for your career, this is very important, because you can say that you help NASA in some projects. So if you're interested, you can scan this QR code, and you can see all the opportunities. Okay, analog astronauts. You can be an analog astronaut too, without being a professional. What is an analog mission? An analog mission is just a space mission, but done on the Earth. It's a test. Imagine that you're going to space, but you never tried the mission on Earth first. It's not very cool, because we want to test everything of a space mission, but staying on Earth to see if all the procedures and all the experiments are okay, everything is fine. You don't want to go to space without being prepared. it's impossible to go to space without training. Okay, what are mission? I just said that they are space mission, but on Earth we live in small places, small modules, or small habitats that mimic 100% the space modules of future lunar or Mars habitats. What do we do inside? We do science. We do experiments. We test medical procedures, science experiments, also mental health experiments, because imagine being in confined space for months. You can like be crazy after a week. One of my crew members started to be crazy after a few days. So you want to go to space knowing that you can do long mission without having contact with other people outside your crewmates. Who are analog astronauts? Scientists, but also normal people. Civilians can do analog missions, but you have to know that it's not a game. It's not something you do for fun, because it's very hard, physical demanding, and it can be very hard for your mind, because you are inside this habitat for days or weeks or months, and you have to act like a real astronaut, follow a timetable the mission control gives you. You can't choose what to do. You have to follow many rules, because if you want to do some analog mission, please be prepared and do it only if you want to do it, because it's very, very, very hard. But if you are like not a scientist, you can do that too. You will be the test subject, but you can do it. Okay, why analog missions are
Hello,
important?
Miss Benny. Hello.
Yes,
Sorry to interrupt you. The slide is not moving, so people are telling you that I think it's now moving. Just can you just slide one page again? Still now the slide was not moving. Can you
this one.
just play? Yeah,
Can you see?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Can you please go back to previous one?
this
Uh,
one.
Now the previous one.
Ma'am, from the right hand side corner, you can just do presentation mode here, like minus one
This
sign,
one.
ma'am. At the
Wait.
bottom, ma'am.
Let
Yeah.
let me see what you see. Wait. Okay. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. I will just start from the beginning so you can see. Okay, this one. Can you all see this one?
We see the who are the analog astronaut slide, ma'am.
Okay, this one.
I don't think so. It's moving, ma'am. We see the same slide,
Oh,
the 13th one.
that's bad. Wait. Now
Yeah, now the slide is
I
changed.
can
You can, yeah.
I can leave this one if you want. It's okay. I can leave this one like this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Okay. I was like here. Who are analog astronauts? Common people, scientists, civilians, everyone is interested. Why are analog missions important? As I said, you want to test everything before launching a mission. For the cost, the risk reduction. Just imagine during an analog mission, you can test like spacesuit, but you find out that it does not work. What do you do? Do you launch it? No, you do it again, you fix it, and then you test it again until it's perfect. And then team dynamics is very important, because you have to live weeks or months with always the same 3 or 4 people. And this is very hard for your mind. So an analog mission is very important to study how you react and how you behave with people that you don't know. You don't know your crew members before like 1 month before the mission. So it's very important to study how you react with those people, because the crews are international and you have to adapt to cultures of your crew members. I had members from the US. I had a member from Mexico and Peru, and each of us has different traditions and ideas. So you have to adapt to your crewmates. some analog programs. The most famous programs at the moment are in Europe, because I'm sure many of you know Analog Astronaut Training Center and Lunares. They are habitats in Poland that offer you mission from 1 week to a few months, and you can test your experiment, or space agency can send you inside the habitat to do experiments for them. So if you're interested, you can search for them and apply for a mission. It's not hard to be selected, but you must be very convincing to convince you to select you. Then there are many missions in America too, like in Brazil. It's very famous because they do missions like at a distance. You can participate by from your house with your computer. Obviously, it's not the same because you are at your home. But if you want to do a remote mission, like helping the analog astronauts from the distance, you can do that. It's a pretty new habitat. And now, how to become an astronaut? The word is experience and love what you do. Because if you don't love what you do, you will not enjoy the process, and people will see that you don't like your job. So there are many types of astronauts, not only NASA astronauts or ESA astronauts. But who are the government astronauts? Government astronauts are people selected by NASA, ESA, Roscosmos. Sorry. Okay. They are trained and selected by a government agency. Commercial astronauts. I am a commercial astronaut. I am selected and hired by a commercial space agency. So they are not under the governments, like Virgin Galactic, Titan Space, you know them. Then, private astronaut. This is an easier way to become an astronaut, because private astronaut just buy a ticket to go to space to work. If you remember, the first Action Space mission to the ISS was with only private astronauts. They were not selected by a space agency, but they bought a ticket to go to space to work. If you remember the AX-1 mission. And then there are space tourists that, according to the FAA, they are not astronauts. But if you want to go to space to have fun and to look at the Earth from space, you can do that. But it's not like, but if you want to be an astronaut, just don't buy a ticket. It's not the same. Then there are many requirements to become an astronaut, but each space agency has its own requirements. You don't have to only look at NASA, because NASA it's not the only space agency with astronauts. Almost each country has its space agency, and don't worry if your country does not have a space agency, because private agencies like Action Space are collaborating with governments to create a space program for new for countries that are new in this sector. So don't worry. In the near future, everyone will have a chance to go to space. So don't worry. But in general, agency ask for a high education. Master degree is well seen, or you have to be a test pilot, because test pilots are essential to test new spacecraft and procedures. So you have many ways: science or test pilot. And then you must have a lot of experience in what you studied. Like if you study medicine, I recommend to work in a hospital for a few years. Citizenship. This is a problem, because you must be a citizen of the country in which the space agency operates. Like NASA, you must be American. And this can be a problem if you want to join NASA, but you're not American. I'm sorry. Then, I don't know if you know, but the European Space Agency started selecting astronauts with a physical disability. It's called Astronaut projects. This is to make space accessible to more people. if you miss a leg or an arm, don't worry, because we in Europe are studying spaceflight for people with medical condition and physical disabilities. So don't worry, almost everyone will be able to fly to space in the near future. How to prepare? Do experience and study what you love. Okay, if you don't like science, don't worry, because in the future, if we want to go live on Mars or build a city on the moon, we need everyone, like chefs, personal trainers, people who build the habitats, everyone. So if you don't like science, but you like to train people, study that, because in the near future, you will be able to go to space to help astronauts. So in the near future, not only scientists and pilots will go to space. So don't worry, you will have the opportunity. Stay fit, stay healthy, do sport, because physical fitness is very important, because in space with no gravity or on the moon with less gravity, our body can have many problems. So you must be fit, because you don't want to have medical problems or physical problems on the moon or in space. And then I recommend everyone to do eye check, because your vision is the first thing that space agency will check. Yes, glasses are accepted. You can wear contact lenses, glasses. Don't worry about this, because it's not mandatory to have a perfect natural vision. But I recommend to do a medical check on your eyes, because it's very, very, very important. As you see, I wear glasses and it's okay. And then experience. If you like to skydive, do that. If you like to diving, do that. If you have the opportunity to learn a new language, is very welcome, because the future space station, mainly the commercial ones, will be international. So if you can speak like Russian, Chinese, English, or Spanish, do that. It's very important, and it can help you to communicate with your crew members, crewmates, because you also, I don't know, you are Indian, and tomorrow you will fly with an Italian guy, Russian guy, or woman, and then you have to communicate with them in the best way possible. And learn to work as a team, because astronauts study and learn how to work in a team for years, because a space mission, during a space mission, if you don't work in a team with your crewmates, the mission will be a failure. For example, during a spacewalk, teamwork is essential. Astronauts outside the space station and inside the space station work together for the success of the spacewalk. And then find opportunities, like if you can attend an event or a conference, go to that event, because it's important to create connection. Because I don't know, maybe in a conference you find a space agency director that can guide you to a future selection. Maybe you find your future company where you work. I recommend to go to the International Astronautical Congress. Every year it's in a different city, in a different countries, because I got the opportunity to meet many people, and I know some people that were able to do an interview with a space company, and now they work for that space company. So if you're able to attend conferences and meet people, do that, please. It's very, very, very important. And now there are some myths about becoming an astronaut. I get a lot of questions about how to become an astronaut, and many people ask me, okay, you have glasses, but can you become an astronaut if I have glasses? Yes, I can. Like, you need to be a pilot. No, you don't need to be a pilot now. Years ago, yes, it was mandatory, but now no, because as you know, on the space station, there are not only pilots, there are scientists, engineers, mathematicians, like almost everyone. There are also doctors in space now. So if you are not a test pilot, don't worry, just be a scientist or a expert in your field. And you must be an aerospace engineer? No, you can be a biologist, a physicist, a doctor, anyone one is accepted in the science field. And then you must have, again, military experience. No, it's not mandatory. Many astronauts are civilians, scientists. So you're okay with that. And then, oh, this one is amazing because you must be a genius. No, you don't have to be a genius. You must be good at what you do, but you don't need to be like Einstein or Elon Musk, because you must be able to do your job in space. You don't have to be perfect in what you do. Just you just love to. You have to love what you do. And this one, everyone asks me about this, but I'm not American. Can I become an astronaut? Yes, I am European. There are many countries have their own space agency. Like I know about India now as Israel that sent an astronaut to space a few weeks ago. So no, you don't have to only look at NASA. There are many countries, many opportunities, and you just have to apply to your local space agency or search for an opportunity like I did with a commercial space agency, because I am European, I'm Italian, and I can apply with ESA, the European Space Agency, or a commercial space agency. I joined a commercial space agency because for me it was easier. Do you have any questions about myths about becoming an astronaut? Because I get many questions about I do this, I do that. Can I become an astronaut? Yes, you can, or not. Do you have questions?
They have asked a bunch of questions, ma'am, in the chat box. You'll have to
Oh,
come to the
okay.
meet screen.
Okay. Wait.
They've
I just
pasted the questions as in
yeah.
text.
It's okay. I can see that. Okay.
Ma'am, am I
It was a
Okay.
audible?
I'm back.
fantastic coverage by your side. Thanks a trillion for a wonderful coverage, ma'am. Are you getting me properly?
Okay. Wait a second because it's okay. Okay, I'm back.
It was a
Uh,
fantastic session by your side. Thanks a trillion for your wonderful session as well.
Oh,
I'm Amarpal
thank you.
Singh, astronomy educator, doing a job as an astronomy educator at a government planetarium. So my question is here for the sake of you: how to do be a good researcher in space science as well, according to you? How
I
to be a good
can't.
researcher in space science?
If
How
you very badly, I can't
how
Basically,
hear
to
it's
you.
be a
too
good
noisy,
researcher in
sir.
space science?
Basically, it's too
Space
noisy, sir.
science?
Just check out your mic.
uh,
It's very disturbed. I can't hear the question because it's very there is something
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
background.
Wait. Okay, ma'am.
Start with
Can
the
you type
chat, chats, ma'am.
Amarpal, sir, whatever you
Maybe
just want to ask, please type in the chat box. Okay,
you'll have
we'll
to
just
Okay,
type
I
in
check
chat.
it. I check in the chat. I'm showing the question in the chat because I hear some noise in the background and I can't hear you.
Yeah,
So
we'll
I
take
will
the
check the
question.
question. Okay, the first one is the bachelor degree in a STEM field should be taught with a master. Yes, it depends on the space agency because in my space agency, Titan Space, I don't have a master degree, but I've been accepted. So you have to look on the website of your space agency and look at the requirements. Almost all the government space agency ask for a master degree, but not all of them. So just check on the requirements because each one is different. And then, oh, what is the best way to navigate to become an astronaut? And I don't have a master degree yet. Do experience and have a lot of working experience. The NASA, for example, asks for 3 years of professional experience. So if you have the opportunity to work for a company that is part of your study field, do that. And I'm searching for the question. Oh,
It
does
starts.
agencies like NASA or ESA care about scientific Olympiads? Uh, I don't think so, but they can help your curriculum. So if you can do like science Olympics, do that. It's for your curriculum, and for you also must have a plan B. If you have to say this: if I'm not able to be an astronaut, what can I do for the space field? So do everything you can do to have a very big curriculum. So yeah, if you do science competition, do them. Mhm. Can I become an astronaut if after doing PhD in astrophysics? Yeah, it's perfect. Yes, it's perfect. Astrophysics is perfect. Age limit for becoming an astronaut. I know that NASA, the average limit is 45 years old, but for the commercial space agency, they are not very strict limit. Obviously, if you are 80 years old, it's harder, but I have a fellow astronaut candidate that is 60. So for the commercial company, there are not big limits. For the government companies, maybe around 45, 50 years old, it's a limit. And then I have another questions about astrophysicists as astronauts. Yes, you can be an astronaut being an astrophysicist. Just do some work experience and then you're fine. There are many, okay, specific degree to study, okay. STEM field, science, technology, engineering, or math are the best one, or also medicine. They are called STEM field, is science, technology, engineering, and math. If you are a scientist, go to do the astronaut selection, you will be fine. And I am a second year student in, I think, biotech. What is the roadmap? The roadmap is like finish to study and then do experience and apply for the astronaut selection. Many people had to apply many times to a selection, so don't worry if they don't select you the first time. Just keep trying and you will succeed. I have a master in microbiology. Can I become an astronaut? Yes. There are many astronauts with a degree in microbiology. You are okay. You are fine. You are fine. Okay. Oh, I am scared if I die in space. Or space mission are have a very strict schedule and rules. So space agency must be able to keep you alive during the mission. So it's very rare that an astronaut now in this like in 2020s dies in space. Obviously, if you are sick, anything can happen in space. You don't have you are never sure that you will be safe in space. But don't worry, space agency will do everything to keep you alive in space. How do astronauts mentally prepare for isolation? By doing analog missions. I did 2 weeks analog mission, and I found out that I react very well to isolation, but many astronauts don't. So if you can do an analog mission, do that. Even if it's not 1 month analog mission, you can do like 1 week analog mission to study yourself and to see how you react to that, because it's very important. Analog missions are essential to a successful space mission. Okay. I saw many courses in NASA Junior and Senior. How can I join? Oh, I don't know about these courses in NASA because I am not a US citizen and I don't have access to many of them. But if you go online and search for NASA classes and opportunities, you can find many things that you can attend, even if you are an international student. Just search well on the website. If you want, text me and I can search for you. Just please text me privately and I can guide you better. How to become a good researcher in space science? Experience. do what you love. It's always experience. Once you are a scientist, after your degree, study, keep doing research, or work for a space company. This is the best way to become better and better. Okay, I would be interested how someone can help with astronaut training, spacesuit development. Okay, there are many opportunities for people to help with spacesuit and astronaut training. Like I did a course with the IIAS, and I tested the spacesuit, but it's pretty expensive if they not hire you. So I recommend to go to convention and search for people that are searching for like candidates and people helping them, because the problem is always this citizenship. Like I want to help NASA to develop a spacesuit, but I am Italian, not a US citizen, so I can't work on that technology because there is a strange law that stopped me from doing that. So citizenship is a problem in this. But if you can text me and I send you the link about this spacesuit development course, and I can help. Which university are best for astronomy, astrophysics abroad? All of them, because it depends on how passionate are you, because astrophysics is the same everywhere. There is not a different astrophysics in India, in Italy, or in the US. Just study everything you want and study outside what the professor teaches you. Like I read a lot of books. I don't study only what my professor says to me, because I go to a normal university. It's not special, it's not amazing, but it's important what you research by yourself, what you study by yourself. And many people say that the best universities are in France and in the UK, but if you have a local school in your country, just a local university in your country, just choose that. It's okay, don't worry. How to apply for astronaut program? Just go on your local or a commercial agency website and see if the sections are open. If they are open, just send your application, and if they like you, they will ask to interview you. So it's not impossible thing.
Ma'am, any shorting courses available? Astronaut related,
Oh,
any shorting?
okay, there are not astronaut courses outside the official space agency courses, because if someone says, okay, if you pay this, I will make you an astronaut candidate. No, it's fake. There are not agency or courses that give you an astronaut training before being selected. It can be like for example, IAS and Project Possum, I think many of you know, they teach you the basis to be successful, to help you in a future astronaut selection, but it's not a real astronaut training. So the best thing is not to search for a school to become astronaut, because they don't exist. Just finish your degree, have working experience, and then apply to an astronaut selection, and then the space agency will train you. They are not school to become astronauts. Only like courses that can give you some experience, but they are not necessary. And then out. I'm searching for the questions. BTEC, okay. Oh, I want to pursue a master from the US. How can I join NASA? Okay. The problem to join NASA is that you must be a US citizen, or if you are an international student, and if you are the best of the best, your school can send you to NASA to do like an internship but it's very rare because now that the situation in the US is very bad, you must be a US citizen to join NASA. If you want to work at NASA, to join like project like citizen scientist, you can do it from home, even if you are not American. But if you want to join NASA to work and collaborate, you must be a US citizen. This is bad, I know, but it's I think it's for security level for the US. And it's important to get 5 hours. Yes, if you want to apply as a pilot. If you want to apply as pilot and not as a scientist, you must have a high number of flight hours in jet aircraft, non like airline aircraft. You must be a test pilot or aerobatic pilot. So just search on your space agency website about what they ask for, because each agency different. But flight hours, if you're a pilot, yes, do them. How to become astronaut after doing PhD in astrophysics? Join an astronaut selection. This is the only way. What are the opportunities for coders in space? It's coders, it's technology. You can apply as an astronaut under the technology part. So you can be an astronaut, like if you're a programmer, you can become an astronaut, just you must have obviously working experience again, and then apply to an astronaut program. I'm studying in electrical and electronics engineering. Okay. How can I contribute to a space agency? Okay, if you want to help a space agency, you have first to join it. I don't know where you are from, but I'm sure that in your country there is a space company or a space agency. Just see if they are hiring people, and if they do, send your application immediately, because space agency in the future, we need many employees, because if we want to go to the moon and Mars, we can't do that with few people. We need a lot of people. So if you find an open position, just apply for it, and good luck. Okay. To become an astronomer, what is the best study? To become an astronomer, you have to study astronomy. Astronomy at the university is the best one. You can also study physics and then do astrophysics later. But if you want something fast, just study astronomy. Oh, scholarship. Okay. There are many scholarships around the world. I don't know a lot about them because I never use them, but I know that many universities around the world are searching for brilliant students, even international, and they offer them scholarships. So if you're interested in an university, don't be shy, just email them and ask if they have open scholarships or open position for you. Just feel free to ask. Don't worry, don't be shy. It's very important to don't be scared of asking for an opportunity, because I got this space flight opportunity by asking a question. So asking questions is very important. If you don't ask questions, it's going to be very hard. Just don't be shy. Ask. Feel free to ask. I'm very interested in becoming an astronaut. I'm not sure about after master's degree in physics. Okay, if you have a master's in physics, just apply to an astronaut selection, maybe do some experience again. But if you have a master in physics, you are okay. It's perfect. It's amazing. Is there any degree for becoming an astronaut? Any specific degree? Science, technology, engineering, maths, or to be a test pilot or aerobatic pilot. Science is at the moment, science is the key. In the future, we will need many professionals in space, not only scientists, also like personal trainers, chefs, and common people for us for example, a city on the moon. So if you don't like to study something scientific, just try to be the best in what you do, and you will find an opportunity. Is there anything we have to study or practice after selection? Yes. For analog astronaut mission, yes, you have to practice for your own experiment. And if you don't have your experiment for an analog mission, the mission control will give you an experiment, and you have to prepare the best as you can for that experiment. For example, I am not earth scientist, but I have to study how plants react to close the spaces and magnetic fields. So I started to work on seeds and different type of soils, and I had to study about this a lot because I'm studying physics, not other subjects. So I became a natural science expert for a few weeks. And also I did an experiment about eyes in closed space. And so I became an eye doctor for 2 weeks. So yeah, the mission control of your mission will give you all the materials you need to be successful in your mission. So don't worry. Obviously, ask all the questions you have to your mission control of your analog station, and you will be good. So don't worry. The process of becoming an astronaut, as I said, you need at the moment you need a degree, better if it's a master, and or be a test pilot with a lot of flying experience, and then apply to the astronaut selection. It's better if you have some working experience because they search people that are already able to work on that subject. So if you are a doctor, do some medicine experience. If you are a pilot, do a lot of piloting flight hours. If you are, I don't know, a physicist, work in a lab, work for a company. Working experience is very, very important. To become an astronomer again, you need to study. The best thing is to study astronomy. If you want to be an astronomer, astronomy is the easiest and faster way. Which university is good for a master in aerospace engineering in USA? All of them. As I said, there is not a better university because it depends on what you are asking for. I have a friend at the Embry Riddle, but she says that her sister that is in another university, they say that they are good, they are at the same level. So don't search for the best one. Search for the one that offers you opportunity that are the best for you. If you want like to study aerospace engineering, and there is a university that offers you to become a pilot with them, and you want to be a pilot, do that. Search for what they offer to you. There is not a better one in the world. There is not a best one, just the best one for you. You have to see what they offer. With Titan
Hello.
Space, yeah.
Ma'am, I am going to join college next year. Ma'am, what
Okay.
course you would recommend me to study for to become a space researcher and a good astronaut and fulfill my dreams of becoming an astronaut or researcher in astrophysics, etc.
Okay. If you want to become an astronaut, just choose this scientific subject that you love. If you love physics, just finish studying physics and do
I love
experience
physics.
in that field. Physics is okay, is accepted because it is a science. STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. Physics is the S, science. So if you are studying physics or want to do physics, do that, and it's okay. Okay.
Good evening, ma'am. It was a wonderful and fantastic session by your side. This is
Oh.
Amarpal Singh, astronomy educator from a government planetarium, UP, India. I'm doing a job as an astronomy educator since more than last 10 years. So would you like
Oh.
to brief in your own words how to do a good research in space science and technology and astronomy as well, for the sake of all of you.
Oh, I will start to study. I'm going to finish my degree at the moment, and I will start. I will study like I want to study astronomy too as a second degree. But if you want to do research in that, if you want to collaborate with me, you can do that. I'm not the best one to collaborate with, but if you want opportunities in astrophysics or astronomy, there are many. Just
Ma'am,
not.
sorry to interrupt you. That I'm from
Wait a
India.
second. Yeah,
So,
wait a
ma'am,
second. Ma'am, sorry for interruption. I have to make an announcement, sir, ma'am. If anyone having any doubt or if anyone wants to talk to ma'am, please raise your hand first, because that's how the things is going to be us. So please raise your hand first, then you'll be going to get a chance to talk to ma'am. Is this clear to everyone?
Yeah, so that there's no conflict between people, all right?
Yeah, exactly. Sapna, Aparna, you can go now. Yeah, you can just turn off your mic.
thank you. Yeah, ma'am, you said that if they can be get collaborate with you and do research work, because right now I am working as a PhD scholar in
Okay.
electronics and communication engineering. So I wanted to know my opportunity that I can collaborate with you and work in parallel.
Wait. Can you please type in the messages, because I've a lot of noise. I don't know why, but I can't hear all of you correctly. I'm so sorry about that.
Ma'am, it's
I'm so
okay.
sorry
I
about
already
that.
written that. I already written that, but it was taking so long to
Okay,
complete.
I'm looking at the questions in the chat, so I am answering them. Because I don't know why, but I hear a lot of noise. I can't hear many of you, so
You can
I'm
take
sorry.
the chat questions. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. You can take in the chat questions itself.
Okay, in the chat they ask if Titan Space will select new astronauts soon. At the moment, the sections are closed, but keep an eye on their website, because they could open the new section maybe next year. And how much time will you spend in space? In the first mission, I will stay for 5 hours in space. And then from the next missions, I can stay like up to a week in space. And I'm doing a master degree in Italy. Can I apply for ESA? You must be a citizen of an European country that is working with ESA, with the European Space Agency. So if you want to apply at ESA, yeah, you must take the citizen of a country collaborating with ESA. I don't know. You are from Turkey. I don't know if Turkey is part of ESA. I'm not sure about that, but check on the ESA is offering opportunities to international people too. So don't worry if you are not an European citizen. Just check for opportunities, and if you can, just take the citizen, be a citizen in Italy, because it's very easy now. So if you love Italy, just take the citizenship, and you can join ESA. And thank you for being inspiring woman. Thank you.
I'm sorry, can I ask something? I was the one who wrote the question. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I read that like it takes 10 years to be a citizen in Italy, but like I heard some news about like maybe I can get citizenship in 5 years, and also combined with my master's and PhD, I will be staying there for 5 years. And after I finish my PhD, can I be an Italian citizen?
Okay, at the moment, I'm not updated, but we had we did a vote about changing the law. So I think now you need 5 years of studies in Italy to become a citizen. I'm not sure. Please check on our government website, but I think that now it's 5 years.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
But please check on our government website, because I'm not sure about this.
Okay, I will check that.
Okay, thank you.
you.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
My name is Chiranjeevi from India.
Okay.
Right now, I'm third year student from BTech Aerospace Engineering from VIT. My questions are like I want to join MIT USA for my MSc, and how can I easily get a chance to like admission into MIT? And one more
Oh,
question is, um in which fields are available for the researching? How to find the fields available for research in space? Yeah.
okay. I'm not American, so I don't know about American universities, but as I know, all the universities ask you to be the best of the best. So just I, I I recommend to find someone be part of that university and ask for a recommendation letter because many, unfortunately, in the US, they are very expensive and they ask you to be recommended by someone else. So please always check on their website, find people that are part of it or are like professors or already students and ask to direct it to them because I am Italian. I am studying in Italy, not in the US, so I'm not very updated on this. But the best things is to ask questions and send emails to many people, just bomb them with emails and you will have answers.
Mm. Mm. Okay, ma'am. And one more question is like how we can find the research fields nowadays I am a student, so I want to do a research in that particular field which is not did and which are going on, which is on progress. So like how can I find that and I can do my research and I can do well in the space research. Yeah.
Okay. I recommend to search for research opportunities with your universities. Like professors are your best friends in this field, so you can just ask to your universities or professors for opportunities because they know what to do. So just ask to your mentor or someone you are in contact with, or just to a space company. If there is a company in your country that's offered positions as a researcher that do that, ask them. The key is keep asking to professionals.
Okay, ma'am.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
ma'am. A
You're
wonderful session,
welcome.
ma'am. Thank you.
One additional thing, please ask more questions about as the main topic that we hear about, less about the citizenship type of things. We can Google that. Like, yeah, more people can go ahead.
Okay. I'm still looking at the chat. It's okay. Okay. I'm looking at the chat. And what masters do you recommend to increase chances to become an astronaut? Or scientific master's degree, because at the moment you need a degree in a STEM field. So do the one you love the most, because if you love what you do, you will be the best in what you do. So you have more chances. So choose one that you really love. Don't force yourself to do a master's degree that you don't like. And then, okay, analog astronauts programs are expensive. Oh, there are many scholarships for analog astronauts. You can ask to analog agencies if there are some scholarships open. I know that the Analog Astronaut Training Center and Lunares sponsor a total of partially the missions. So I'm telling you to ask to them, or also to your local government, because I know that many government help students to do many opportunities. So if you can't afford analog missions, don't worry. There are many scholarships, and your country can help you because they want to be proud of you. So try to ask. Don't be shy. Don't be shy to ask for scholarship because they are essential. And many people don't know that scholarships are like the only way for some people to have opportunities. So don't be shy to ask. There is scholarships exist to help people. So if you don't ask them, they are useless. So ask for scholarships anytime you can, because there are many, many, many opportunities.
Ma'am, actually, this question is put up by me. So I'm from India, and I don't. I searched for like institutes or national systems which offer such kind of uh, training programs for Indian citizens or students, and so. But I failed to find some, so that's why I put up this question, and I also came upon few of the trainings which are offered by European countries, different European countries. They are offering the analog astronaut training program, but for those are very expensive for Indian students to opt for, and like how we can go in, and also some places the citizenship problem is also there, and some places it is not, but still the amount is very high which they are charging for. So are they true or fake, like how to understand all those things and how to proceed or apply for them?
Okay, while applying to for example, to another mission, you have to say that you are searching for a scholarship or fundings, because, for example, the Analog Astronaut Training Center helps students to be sponsored by local agency. For example, I had a crew member that was sponsored by the European Space Agency because they had an experiment for them. So if you find a company that wants to do, for example, an experiment on medicine on a person during an analog mission, you can say, hey, I can do that for you if you pay me. So this is the fastest way, but also you can, if you're not able to find this opportunity by yourself, just ask to the analog station owner, and they will guide you perfectly to find funding or scholarships. So don't worry. I know many analog station owners that they are very nice. So don't be scared to ask to help for help, because they are always open to help you, because they really want to help people, help students to do research. So feel free to ask. Don't be shy. Don't be scared, and ask for anything you need, and they will help you. Mainly in Europe. Okay. After a PhD in astrophysics, what experience in which field? Okay. If you have a PhD in astrophysics, just do experience in astrophysics or physics, because it's your field. You need working experience in your field. So if you are an astrophysicist, do experience in astrophysics. It's okay.
All right. I think a few questions are getting repetitive. I'll dictate the few questions that you should answer, ma'am. If they are unique enough, I'll dictate them to you. All right.
Okay.
Somebody has asked, I have specs with power of -3. I got rejection from Air Force. Can I still become an astronaut?
Yes, there are many. Maybe the government agency will not accept you, maybe, but the commercial agency will. So try to apply. If don't be scared. If you apply to a commercial agency and you are like rejected, you can try the next time. So don't worry. Space is becoming accessible to everyone. If you have problem with the government agencies, there are many commercial agencies that are searching for astronauts. So don't worry about small problems. Just keep applying, and you will succeed. I applied like 4 times before being selected. So don't worry, you can do it.
All right. Robert has asked, what about the people who have 50 years or more, like who are older than 50? Can they have an opportunity?
With government agencies, it's harder, but commercial agencies will select you, can select you, because I have some astronaut candidate colleagues at Titan Space that are over 50 years old. So if you are over 50, the best way is a commercial or private agency. But you can have the opportunity even if you're more than 50 years old.
Like somebody has asked, does agencies such as NASA or ESA care about scientific Olympiads like astronomy and astrophysics Olympiad?
The government agencies care only about your experience. They don't care about your grades. They don't care about if you are the best of the best in your school. They only care about your experience. How can you work under stress, and how can you work in a team? So they will never look at your grades. If you got the highest score in your university, they don't care. They just want you to be good in what you do and be able to work with other people.
All right. Robin has asked, I would be interested in how somebody could help with an astronaut training and spacesuit development when he is a scuba diver.
Yeah, if you want to help designing spacesuits, first you must be a citizen, or always, this is a big problem, a citizen of the agency you want to apply with, because I went to the IIS and I got the opportunity to test the spacesuit but not work on it because I'm not a US citizen. So I recommend to apply to a space company of your country because you have more freedom to choose what you do. Like in America, I can't touch and work on the spacesuit. I can only wear them because the spacesuit are considered secret stuff, government stuff, and you must be a citizen, unfortunately. So I can send you, if you text me on LinkedIn or Instagram, I can send you the link to the IIS. But if you are not a US citizen, it's going to be hard.
Somebody has asked, I did my undergrad in biotechnology and want to go for research in European countries. So is that a good idea?
Yeah, Europe is good, but almost every country is good to do research. You stop looking at, I want to go to the US or I want to go to Europe because you see them as cool or better countries. They are not. All countries and all opportunity are good at the same level. It's important to be just good in what you do. They will not look at where you studied or your grades or where you did the experience or practice. They just look on how good you did that. So if you do a good working experience, they will just look at what you did and not where you did that. Just how.
Somebody has asked, to get experience, do we have to take internship program or something like that?
Yes. If you can do internships, just do that. It's counted as working experience. Working experience it's like internships, working in a lab, be a teacher or a doctor in an hospital, just working where you use your hands and your mind about what you studied and you apply to what you do. So try to apply your degree to what you do.
Yeah, that's the crux of it. As somebody has asked, is having a LASIK surgery prevents us from becoming an astronaut?
With commercial companies, no, it's okay. I don't really know about all the government space agencies because I know only about this and NASA. But to be sure that to have more chances to be selected as an astronaut, now in these days, I recommend a commercial agencies because they have less restriction. Because for NASA, you must be almost perfect. With commercial agencies, you don't need to be a Superman. So I recommend a commercial agency to be just safe and have more chances.
All right. Somebody has asked you whether you can share the PPT with the people. We'll send it to you.
I can create a Google Drive link and send you the PowerPoint if you want.
Yeah, that would be okay.
Okay.
I think this marks the end of. Okay, there are more questions. How to become somewhat. Yeah, I am a scientific researcher, worked in various space agencies and done research in microbots, nanobots, CRISPR, CAS9, galaxy, its origin, quantum dots, etc. Can I become an astronaut? I think, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think stop doing stuff. You're okay.
Yeah.
You're okay.
I think I have the opportunity of becoming an astronaut now since after attending this session. Wow, it's great. Uh, how do astronauts deal with fear or uncertainty during the mission?
Sorry?
Somebody has asked, how do astronauts deal with fear or uncertainty during a mission?
Oh, fear? Astronauts are trained to be not scared of what they do. Astronauts have to trust 100% each other, the mission control, and the spacecraft. So if you go to space and you are scared of something, you're not well trained. So you must be sure that after the launch, you are scared of nothing. You can't be scared in space.
Right.
There is no time.
This marks the end of unique questions about astronaut stuff. I think we have an end. We are reaching about the end of what we were doing here. Most of the questions are answered. Most of them entail to astronauts, and some of them about citizenship and stuff. Is somebody else?
Yeah,
What?
sorry for the interruption. Ma'am, I have a question about.
I can't hear you anymore.
Neither can I. You can type it at the end. What's your name? Let me check it out.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the chat. So yes. Oh, if you don't get an answer now, just feel free to contact me on LinkedIn or Instagram. I am Astro Benny, and I can answer to all day to your questions. So if you don't have the chance to ask your question today, just text me and I answer you. So don't worry.
Yeah, if you don't find the particular account, you can email us. We'll direct it to you. All right. For an astronaut, we need CPL commercial pilot. Somebody has asked.
Oh, no, you don't have to be a pilot. You only need the medical certificate that you are healthy enough to be a pilot. In the US, it's called FAA Class 2 Physical, and it's just an intensive medical exam that says that you are healthy and mentally fine, and you don't need to be a pilot, just to be healthy enough to be a pilot.
Robera has asked, what's been the most unexpected challenge in your journey of becoming an astronaut?
Oh, the most unexpected challenges. It's like a challenge is to be able to understand the needs of my crew members, because we are a very big international team, and sometimes you don't understand why someone behaves in a certain way, but then you say, okay, he is from another country, they have different traditions than us. So the hardest things for me was to be able to understand all my crewmates.
All right. I think this marks the end of our session. We have reached the time limit we had borrowed from ma'am. All right. So everybody, I hope your questions are answered. Some of the questions have been skipped, but then most of them have been answered. So I think that's a good point. People who are searching for career guidance, mostly of how to get things done, there'll be something launched for you tomorrow. Your email will be sent out. All right. So everybody's thanking you, ma'am. Thank you for very much for the presentation.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think this marks the end. If anybody is a student and wants to register for a campus ambassador, you will have the link here. The link has been sent out to you. All right. You can reach us out. You can reach ma'am via us, or you can reach to ma'am directly if you have any questions regarding specifically this. All right. This marks the end. If uh, a few more questions, maybe we can take. But yeah, this ends.
Feel free to text me, email me. It's better if you contact me on LinkedIn and Instagram because I'm always online and I can answer faster. But if you want to contact me on my email, I can just, it's astrobenny.contact@gmail.com. So if you want to contact me, just do that. Feel free to ask questions. Don't worry.
Yeah. I forgot one thing. People who are asking about certificate and stuff, you'll have to fill the feedback form on Propagation itself. A link has been sent out to you. You can fill the feedback form and you'll get the certificate regarding this session itself. You'll get it in within 24 hours. Your email will be sent out to you regarding how your things have been done. All right. I think ma'am has sent out her mail as well. So if you have very specific questions, be respectful and contact her there as well. Right? Yeah. I think this is the end. You'll have been given the mail. So this marks the end of today's session. We will say our goodbyes. We'll thank ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. I think I had a very insightful session because I think I can become an astronaut now. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah. You can apply.
Yeah, after doing my degree, I guess. Currently pursuing one. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, ma'am. Especially thanks to ma'am for coming here and interacting with the people out here.
Thank you for inviting me.
We are extremely grateful, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll end the call now. Thank you, everybody, for